Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kate and I love all things makeup, beauty, skincare, and fun. Today we are going to be doing a mini Sephora haul and try on. So if you enjoy this type of content, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel down below. And without any further ado, let's go. So here is my little box of tricks. Certainly it is not a huge haul, but we do have enough for almost a full face, so I'm super looking forward to that. The first thing I picked up, I did pick up a couple of holiday kits, and the first one I grabbed was this one by One Size. This is their On Till Dawn Big and Bitty Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. I really wanted to get my hands on this in the summertime because I felt that that would be the most appropriate time to have it, but unfortunately it was sold out, I feel like, all summer. So when I saw that they had this kit, and I think it was around $32, I'll try to put the price somewhere on the screen or link down below. I knew that I had to get it because I feel like these are probably going to sell pretty quickly. I'm super excited to try this. I've heard really good things about people that struggle with face sweat and or oils, so I am super looking forward to playing with this. The other little holiday kit I picked up is this one by Danessa Myricks. So this is her Blurring Buddies. This I'm super excited for because it has the little primer in here, but it also has a new shade of her blush. There's like a sticker I need to cut. It has a new shade of her blush, and I have one shade of that blush and I really enjoy it. It's a cream product, and it is quite pigmented, but that being said, I really prefer a punchy blush, so I'm super excited for this. The packaging, 10 out of 10. So cute. I like that brands are doing something like this to protect products during shipping. So this is what that blush looks like, and it's called It Girl, and I'm so excited for this. I absolutely cannot wait to play. And then it does come with a mini of her primer. I'm pretty sure. Let me just verify that I'm not making that up. Yeah, it's her Universal Blurring Balm Powder. So that is super exciting as well. I do have a full size of this. I enjoy this product. I know there's been folks experiencing like pilling and like weirdness with texture with it. I have not experienced that. That being said, I've only used it a handful of times, so I'm excited. I still am, of course, excited for this. The next thing I picked up is something that was like also sold out like for the first half of the year, but I've wanted to get my grubby little paws on it, and it is a highlighter by Rare Beauty, and it is her Positive Light highlighter. I got mine in the shade Mesmerize, which has like a little bit of a pinky hue to it. I've just really been loving pinky highlighters. It's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh my god. Completely crushed. Completely crushed. That is such a bummer. A disaster. What a disaster. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to contact Sephora about that and be like, hey, this came completely shattered. Wow, wicked bummer. Wicked bummer. That sucks. What I'm very much hoping is that they're not gonna make me send it back. But I bet they are, and I threw away the packing slip. Oh, that really stinks. However, the next thing I got is the new Milk Makeup Setting Powder. I got mine in Translucent Light, so this is a translucent, obviously loose setting powder made with lentil extract and bakuchiol. I'm sure I'm butchering that. To control shine, set makeup, blur pores for a soft matte finish. Super excited about this. I have both the Milk Makeup Primer and their setting spray that are matte and are supposed to help with combating oil. And I love both of those products, so I'm super excited for this as well. The next thing I went ahead and picked up is this by Fenty Beauty. This is her Eavesdrop Blur and Smooth Tint Stick. I am super excited for this. I never got the liquid version of this. I have a ton of foundation. At the end of this year, there'll be a bunch of declutter videos, so at that time I was like, I really just don't need, I do not need any more foundation. And it still reigns true, admittedly, but I actually really like a stick foundation. I'm like in that space right now where it's just convenient and easy. I got mine in the shade 4, so we will see how that wears on the skin. And then last but not least, I'm super jazzed about this. I got this by Gucci. This is their multi-use long wear concealer, buildable coverage. I tend to like a medium coverage to full coverage concealer, so I'm excited about that. It says that it's targeted or all over application, breathable texture, long wear and comfort, medium to high. So I'm jazzed about this. I got mine in the shade 12C. Also the packaging really sold me. Look at this. Look at this. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That being said, the Gucci foundation that came out earlier this year is one of my absolute favorites, so I'm optimistic for this. I'm still like reeling. I'm still mentally reeling about that highlighter. That so sucks. I'm hoping they'll send me a new one, but we'll see. I feel like companies can be like really dodgy about these things. They'll be like, well, send us the broken one. It's like, what are you gonna do with the broken one? You know what I mean? Why would I lie? Why would I lie about this? But I digress. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this makeup in just a moment. Okay, so I did go ahead and prime my face. I used 2 primers that I know and love. I know I did get one. It's that Danessa Myricks Balm, but I don't know that one enough to be like, yes, definitely I know that foundation lays well on top of this. So I wanted to go with products that I know and love. So the first one I went with is this one by Glow Recipe. Their Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops, and this one by Milk. It's their Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. I did do my brows. We're gonna go ahead and go in with our Fenty Eavesdrop Blur Smooth Stick in the shade 4. I am jazzed about this. We're going to blend that in today with a Laura Lee Los Angeles L11 brush. I really like a flat top kabuki brush for foundation. And then we're also going to go ahead and take out our Gucci concealer so that we can apply that as well. So it does come with a little stopper on the top. I'm going to take that off. All right. And we'll just get to applying. Oh wow. It's very emollient. I currently am like playing with, I've been wearing my Hourglass Vanish stick, and this is much more emollient than that. It's not a good or a bad thing, it's just different. I also appreciate the packaging. It's a little lightweight, but that's okay. We're gonna just go and apply some concealer to our under eyes. So it's a bit of a thinner formula, which again is fine. I've been using my Dior one. It's a bit of a thicker formula. That being said, this Gucci one does claim to be buildable, so I'm not like super surprised, honestly, that it is a little bit more on that thin side. And I'm just gonna get our powder out of the box. I apologize too if you can hear my dog snoring. She's had apparently a very tough morning of playing with her sister. So this is what the packaging looks like for that Milk powder. Super excited. There's like this little, oh gosh, these are always such a pain, little plastic thing protecting the powder. So it has like a little sifter, which I can appreciate because for somebody that like maybe takes their powder with them like on the go, I can see how powder sifting through without a block, it like piles up and it becomes a bit of a mess. That being said though, I do find it a little tricky sometimes to adequately get the powder out of the compact when you have more limited space. But all right, so I'm gonna start to blend this in now that we have that powder. Hopefully I didn't wait too long here. just going to use a powder puff, and we will set under the eyes before we go in with liquid bronzer and my new cream blush. For liquid bronzer, I'm going to go in with this by Tarte. It is their Sculpt Tape. This is not super new to me. It's new to me this year, but it's not new in recent months. I don't mind this product. I enjoy it just fine. That being said though, I feel similarly to the Charlotte Tilbury one. Like, it's a fine product. It is not, it's not a miracle worker. All right, so we are going to go into our cream blush. Again, this is by Danessa Myricks, and this is her new shade called It Girl. And I'm just going to use a Laura Los Angeles L24 brush. Pick up a bit of product. And start stippling that. Oh, beautiful. Into the skin. This is one of those products that I find you can technically put on top of powder, and I just feel like cream products, I have much better luck not doing that. It can be done, but usually I use a wet beauty sponge for that, and admittedly I don't have one available to me at this exact moment because I left it downstairs after I wet it, so that was not great. So pretty. It's so pretty. I love that color. Love, love, love. We're just gonna set the rest of our face with our milk powder. So the last thing we have to test out from Sephora is this by One Size, and it is their Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. Super excited for this. This does apparently have a continuous mister. A nice mist. It's a nice mist. You don't get, so like with my milk one, which I love, you can get almost kind of soaked by it, just because like it's not a continuous mist. But this one's nice. This is nice. I'll have to, of course, like continue to play with it and see where it lands us. But I am going to do my eyes off camera, and then I'll be back to talk about my first impressions with these products. Okay, so this is the final makeup look. I'm not mad at it. I have some thoughts, and I also have some questions. So starting with our foundation, so it says that it's supposed to blur. I'll be honest, I'm not really getting that. It's not really giving blur. It's not bad. Like, my skin doesn't look especially like enhanced in texture, or anything like that. Certainly I don't want to like misguide in that way, but also I'm just not really getting blur from it right now. Again, these are just first impressions, so take this with a grain of salt. I have combination skin, so I have a really oily T-zone and dry outer parts of my face. It's just like, it's kind of like building right here, and like maybe that's user error, but right off the bat I'm not like super excited about it. It does allege that it's going to give lighter coverage. I would argue it gives medium coverage. That being said, I did put quite a bit on my face, so again, I want to try that out a couple more times to be able to identify if maybe I used too much, if maybe it was like application error, and just kind of see where that lands us. The concealer, I don't know if you can see, I set it pretty quickly, and it's kind of creasing, and by kind of I mean pretty significantly creasing, so that's not ideal. Again, I'll try this out again in a future video and in my everyday life, and just kind of see where that lands us. But again, right off the bat, not super smitten with that either. Obviously, highlighter, huge bust. Huge bust. I did email Sephora, so I will let you guys know what they say about my highlighter being completely destroyed. The powder is nice. It goes on smoothly. It's not one of those powders where when you open it, I'm thinking specifically of that Pacifica one, that it's their cherry powder, and it goes everywhere. It's like in the air. You're breathing it in when you open it. Thankfully, this is not giving that. So I'll have to kind of see like how this wears, because I feel like powder is one of those things that when you wear it, and the longer you wear it, is how you're more so able to identify whether it's going to work for you. I think the color is fine. I think right now it looks okay on the skin. But again, I'll have to definitely test that out with some other products too, just kind of see what my real thoughts are. The blush, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. That being said, I knew I loved this formula. I have another shade in this. I've used it so many times. This is a phenomenal product. The color, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I went a little bit more heavy-handed and then I powdered over it, and you can still see it shines right through. Absolutely love the spray. Again, it's one of those that I kind of need to see over time how this performs, but upon first impression, I really do like the spray. Like as far as how it like applies to the skin and how it's not quite as cumbersome as like one of the ones that you have to manually pump. So yes, that is everything for today's Sephora haul and try on. If you enjoy this type of content, please give this video a thumbs up. I would love it so much if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.